of you, are there? You deserve a rest.
Over here!
Let's go. Straight home now. They don't look happy.
Seeing troops amassing at every
Good girl.
Blade yet lingers. So do I. Come. Let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over. Too slow. Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Yeah!
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
And then there was one.
seen troops amassing.
That bastard Shadow loomed over us all.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you. You earned this. All done?
Ready, go?
I can walk from here. It's over. Enough.
Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Well, someone looks
Nothing escapes you, Lady Cap. It's true.
good. Start to get a crick in my neck.
Blackthorn,
What is it?
I wanted to tell you that... I'll try to live up.
Ah, Clive. Have you...
No.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has...
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of... not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems, to others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he...
A bringer of death.
Well, but until I do, my...
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she?
No.
Ah, but you ain't top. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more, not least of all Sid.
You're right.
Well, when you do, be sure that she's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers. Trying to do her father...
Very well. I'll suggest...
Editors started reading.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Good old Clive. I'll open you. First things first, I need some parts mecking. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapours away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Full suit of... Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn.
I can't make head not.
Luckily, you don't...
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the table.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing...
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of rustlings in the undergrowth. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current... Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your...
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing.
All right. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You alright, Sid?
There is actually. Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over...
All right. Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious fig...
No, but I've heard something.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's pub. Was out foraging for herbs when I ran back here as quick as my legs would
I see. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? Let's go. You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
they here? They planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin. Good girl. No need to ride from here.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
The crystals we get from the Taylor Warper.
Clive.
I found some black shield.
Black shields. Though they serve another master now. One whom he... And it would appear the pack has finally caught... Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. And bite back...
I'm sorry. Who did the Black Shield serve now?
Because I want him.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque.
I don't understand. Why him?
I was a member of the judiciary once. And fight it I did. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless... And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearer. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. A means of ridding himself of his rivals. A mask to hide the rot beneath. His response, however... And he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. The faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more... With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my... I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And?
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts, seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of our wounds are the same. We know where he hides, how numerous, and what we did not know until now, however, was that his...
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at... My friends and comrades, it begins!
I'm not going to change his mind.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
No surprises there. How are you doing? Quick look.
My carpet!
Take a sniff, good sir.
Gone, just like that. And without...
What's the matter?
I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers.
I'll see what I can do.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere moot.
All right.
Ready, girl?
Run like the wind. Thanks, girl. Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf, she was the only thing that could fill the hole inside. But now she's gone. What am I supposed to do? I ask her.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work.
Recapture it? You know, I have to get back to the bakery right away.
Wait. Suppose...
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
The most... fragrant herbs and spices.
Ah, there you are. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm.
I dare...
Just look at it. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but... And look, inside. She's filled... Master, I have found my
well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks... not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling it... I don't know how you did it.
Yes, they're quite...
My carpets.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favour?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger? Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want, and I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, and still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave.
And, what is it we need to do?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel. That means an alloy. Which is where you lot come in. I need material. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you? Oh, it's not like it's the most important, is it? You going after the Stardust then? Which one of these two lucky...
Gav.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about it.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me?
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav? Run like the wind. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, but if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished?
Enough.
Ah, that might even be enough for all. Here. Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn.
Yeah. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. Your beats sneaking around on your top.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting...
Give us a shout if you need...
Is it business or pleasure? You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Thank you, Clive.
Mid hasn't been...
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's start...
Excellent.
So,
The helm I've got for this will be repurposed.
salvage from the ruins. I thought that...
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I'll show you the plan. Here you see the Mithril engine, in which Mithril excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of... in other words, the reactor would... This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can... And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly.
You can stop there. Mid said we might be able to use... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Park. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's,
I see. Would that help?
Oh, I'll gather my team and head there right away.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales.
Leave anything you don't need behind.
Ready, go? Faster! Straight home now.
Oh, there you are, Sid. The, ruins.
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted. Nice try. The things I do...
Sid!
You shouldn't have any trouble.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep...
All right.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm.
Excellent.
And just...
Right. Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spit, which is why you need a prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away. And I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship... I need something light. But...
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel...
Tomes? Yeah. Well, I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he meant?
Right away.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
Hippocrates.
For you, Clive?
Well, actually, it's for Mid. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a... What are these notes?
She has some specific requirements for the materials, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, as you can imagine. She's struggling to find...
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if...
Perhaps. It is not a different material.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moondew. It is said before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their...
So if we could recreate...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply, I shall speak to them and see what wisdom... If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, the knowledge of the past may yet...
Thank you, Hopper. And since you're asking others to help you...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do some...
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure Either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable. So, Clive, who will accompany you?
Very well. So then, what do we need to...
I have taken the liberty of preparing a...
White chocobo eggs. Are you sure this list is right? I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more...
Though these items may seem mundane, they have so much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should...
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway.
I will.
You two enjoy yourself.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right.
How about you look for the... I'll find the other things we need.
Come! You'll not find a bruised pivot in the... Fresh cunts! Come and get them!
What can I interest you in today? Keep fighting the good fight. What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here. Good day.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
What do you want? If that's what you want.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Garlic and... Now, all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow... But before we head back... Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice...
It does. It's good to get just being here. Reminds me of, do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells... Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is... when we can live on our own terms.
Thank you, Clive. Well, I need to give these ingredients. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will.
wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpo?
Well, very well indeed. I was just explaining to Tarja, and now that we have all the...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions.
I'm sure. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Oak.
Apparently, it'll be...
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me?
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpo. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid. Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the ship...
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking. Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. He's supervising the construction and testing.
Brilliant.
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start working out how to the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stack.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in it. Let's take this out, Mid. You get all the parts lined up on the deck.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna...
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a display...
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to you.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over there, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, in a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we...
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
All right. My mind's made. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting up sod our plans. I'm trusting in...
Are you sure about that?
Something tells me it's...
He'd be proud of you.
You,
I was.
Right. There's just one thing I need to...
All right. I'll let him...
Aye, Cap...
Is that the thing Tomes held?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough? Well, here. Sid, reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of...
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this. A lovely bit of kit, it is. Bunging a solution, your problem is, it won't always... Which is why I've been looking for something to...
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this Alembic too. So what exactly do...
Nothing but bomb ashel. Gave me a sample she'd obtained. You pour the blackest blight water. So, I did it. And do you know what I found out? It's only...
I take it that's where
I saw a billet on the hut. Would have gone myself, but, well...
All right.
Thank you.
I think Mid might need some help.
Yeah!
Time to fight. That'll do, girl. Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs...
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I think Mid might need some help.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomber?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. You're a gent. Right then. Daryl? The Telemon, my...
Very impressed.
Says the man who cut...
There's no need.
Don't be... Why do you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potion.
What?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our... Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and a lot. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag...
Well...
That's the spirit! Well?
It certainly feels...
Right?
Thank you.
Nona, for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavours. Without you, and I'm telling you...
Wish I could take one of our birds.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much... The other way.